Well, it is now. I I'm just working through things here in the background because I had expected the game, considering its recent updates, that it would have borderless support, but apparently it doesn't. Um, but for now, and this game's a little loud, so I'm gonna have to unmute the game and then head back in really quick to turn it back down. But let's see here. There we go. That's better. All right. So welcome in. So Thomas, you said you've never really seen The Long Dark before, right? Like I said yeah. So you've never seen anything on this game before, right? Yeah. That's what I figured. Okay. So the very basic gist of this game is modern, semi-modern era, like maybe more in like the mid to late thousands is when this is set. Basically, there's been a geomagnetic disaster that's knocked out power and the majority of electronics. So it's like a semi-believable post-apocalypse situation. And basically, like, there's a story mode to this game, but I'm not going to be playing the story mode tonight. We're going to be playing the more sandboxy version of the game, which is Tales from the Far Territory. And basically, the real story mode for this game is you're a bush pilot who was flying when this disaster occurred, and your plane crashed in the Canadian wilderness. So now you're trying to survive, and basically it's a game of endurance, seeing how long you can survive without dying to hunger, thirst, dangerous wildlife, running out of materials, getting caught out in a snowstorm. There's very many ways that you can end a run in this game. And I don't think I did have a save. I do have a save on here from when I played. Yeah, though I wouldn't be surprised if Swan played this because it's also a Canadian-made game. But I think for now we're gonna do a fresh start for this. I'm getting more text messages. Ah, all right. So there's different challenges that you can do as part of. So there's a bunch of challenges that you can do which have different difficulties, and you survive them, you get some perks for playing in the free mode. But we're not going to do those either. I just want to go play the um I just want to go play the I'm trying to remember. I think I played on Voyager last time. But but everyone, so like Misery, no one, I haven't seen anyone play Misery difficulty before. That must be new, but I see a lot of people play Interloper. because at each of these like levels, the level of loot and what loot can spawn changes. Usually, I see a lot of people who want to get into it play Stalker first, so I think that's what we're gonna play. So like, veteran players looking for... Yeah. So, hostile wildlife is common and they do hunt you down. All survival elements are tuned to be particularly challenging. You have 3 active feats. But Interloper is what a lot of people consider to be the way you're supposed to play this game. But we're gonna play on Stalker. Now we have a bunch of different areas that we can start in. And I'm trying to remember, I'm pretty sure Mountain Town is the one I usually like to start in. So like, you can visit all of these regions and transit to, like, you can Tarkov-esque transit to each of these. But there's a few of them. Mountain Town is pretty good because there's a lot of like, there's a nice big house here that you can have as your home base. Mystery Lake has a few small cabins. It's kind of central on the map. Pleasant Valley is kind of annoying. Coastal Highway is just like a really, really big map. I think Forlorn Muskeg you don't really want to start on because this is just pain and suffering. So I think for right now, I think we're gonna go with Mountain Town for right now. We're gonna do Female Survivor. So for settings, we can have the Cougar. The Cougar is just like this game has a pseudo nemesis system where, I go and fight, where if I fight the Cougar, it will just run away and heal and come back eventually. So, but I kind of want like a slower, I don't want like a crazy experience. Also scurvy. See, like a lot of these, like scurvy's new. There's the trader. Set up trade exchanges, gain his trust, and receive access to new unique items. I think we want this on. So let's go with Stream Attempt 1. Let's go. It didn't ask me to select any perks because I don't think I have any perks unlocked on, because I have this game on I have the Epic Game Store like free version of this, but it doesn't come with Tales from the Far Territory, which has the fun thing of like just basically being post-launch DLC content for the game. Right, let me figure out where we are. So we have no world map. There's a wolf down there chasing a deer. So that's fun. Got some stuff. What are we wearing? What's our character wearing? So we got a ragged hoodie, decent sports socks, running shoes, thermal underwear, hoodie, brand new pair of jeans, and a cotton scarf. Okay, so we're not like terrible, but we can't stay out here for very long because it is already what? Yeah, we're already losing core temp, so we gotta. Okay. Okay, the wolf is already aggroed on me. This is not great. In this game are generally scared by bright lights and loud noises. So if you can like throw a flare or a rock at them, they'll usually run away. If they're by themselves, that is. Speaking of rocks. Yep, character's getting cold. Tired. Okay, we've got the gas station. Ooh, nice. Energy drink. Newspaper. Very good. Anything else on the floor? No. The wolves are nearby and they are not happy. They're on my scent and they are very upset. Okay, door's locked. It's like, what was that noise? And it's just the wind blowing stuff around. Okay. Note to self, gas station is locked. We need to come back with the pry bar to get the doors open. The trunk open? Probably not. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Spray paint. Why is the Wooble upset? Oh yeah, the Wooble I upsetted by running away from it because it wanted to bite me. Okay, well the good news is that the town is like right here. I know he's hungry, but I am not food-shaped. Look at this bunny. Yes, I know you're cold. We're almost to where we need to be. And then we'll be out of the wind. At least for a little while. We're gonna have to head back out for more supplies.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Steel candy bar. Actually, let me take that inside with me. Alright. It's just barely insulated enough in here for us to be able to not freeze to death.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
So we got... already got a cooking pot. Oop, yep, there we go. Brand new boots. Throw those on because those are a little warmer. There we go.
I'll take it.
Won't be needing that for right now. Alright. Now you can see it is very dark in here now. And this is why I wanted this place, because it has a Styx burner wood stove in the kitchen for cooking, for one thing, and then the other thing is that there's a lot of supplies here for later use. Right now, we're just gonna look around in here and see if we can't find some warmer clothes. Okay, so there's some shoes. Nothing. Okay. Nope. Granola. Black and white film. Nice. Nothing.
I think I can use this.
Six doses of antibiotics. Alright. This is not, I will say this is not going as great as it normally does, but that's decent. Yeah, it does happen. But that's a pretty big find right there, in there.
This'll come in handy.
So we've got, so now we have a new outer layer we can wear. So we're a little warmer. All right. Put some of these cooking ingredients next to the stove so I know where they are. Search the cabinet in a minute. See, what else do I have on me? Not a whole lot. Alright. Let's see what's in here.
Probably useful.
Maple syrup. Sensitivity on this game is really high, by the way. Okay, there we go. Improves cooking skill by 10 points. That'll be good thing for passing time later. And go into the bank to see if there's anything I can use.
Hope nobody needs
That'll
this
help.
anymore.
And that.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
6 doses of painkillers. Leather shoes. Worn window. That's good, better than what I've got on. There we go. That one's locked.
Never
Tomato soup.
end up being useful.
Bag of chips. Okay. Dinged up can of soda. Nothing. Cup of coffee.
This'll come in handy.
Can warm that up later. Well, there's our pry bar. Got anything on you? Heck yeah. There's a chance I might find a gun in here.
I'll take it.
Go. Revolver cartridge. Probably no revolver though. Probably gonna have to go find one of those. Take some of this cash. Alright.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Now, this could be a waste of time. There might just not be anything in here. But I'm still curious.
I think I can use this.
5 rounds of rifle ammunition. And a stim. Okay, well that was worth it. Sadly though, as for the rifle to use said ammunition, I don't know where I'm gonna find one of those. As for the revolver, I know where I know where I can get one of those. It's just a bit of a pain to get there is the problem.
Okay. This'll come in handy.
Might not be much, but every little bit of warmth that we can get right now is important.
Best be prepared for anything.
It's getting to the limit of what I can see in the dark. Okay, well, we can't, not tired enough to sleep now that we've gotten some rest. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna read. And of course it's too dark in here to read. Alright. And I also can't really see at all what I'm doing. Can I? I know this is like absolutely terrible viewing experience because I can't see anything either. Yeah, I'm trying to find the fireplace so I can. Yes, indeed, the long dark. And I don't have anything I can do to make a torch either. So I have to get a fire going somehow. stumble my way in here into the kitchen. God dang it. This is indeed the long dark. This is the aforementioned long dark. Here we go. Dang it. Yeah, my character's very crummy at making a fire.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Yeah, we just don't have enough to keep the fire going. I may... I may call a mulligan on this start for us and try again. I think so. And I think we're gonna try Voyager. Because again, I'm still trying to like learn this game. So I think just like playing through it. Yeah. Not so much died, it's just like if I kept going, we would be in the dark for like literally another 30 minutes and we wouldn't be able to see what we're doing. So I just said, for the sake of the stream, we're just going to start over again on on an easier difficulty. I just figured I'd play. I want people to enjoy it, enjoy watching the game and what's going on. So I didn't want to just like, you know, just like make it so that you guys couldn't see what was going on, even though I could barely see. And we have spawned in the exact same spot again. I know, but I also couldn't see what I was doing. I was kind of flailing around in the dark there for a little while. If I look at what we've got on... Yeah, technically in terms of gear, we're starting off worse than what we were just on.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Can opener. Some gloves. And door's still locked. I think I know it was good, but I kind of wanted to just... Because as I said in the stream title, it has been quite a while since I last played this game. So I'm trying to like remember all of... I'm just kind of like going through the motions of trying to remember everything. It is, again, as I said earlier, it's very much a like a Project Zomboid type game where it's not a question of if, it's a question of when.
Oh, lucky day.
So yeah, it's kind of like a like an endurance challenge in a way, playing this game.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
No, you haven't, but you have now. It's okay. We're going in somewhere warm for a bit. So I can actually see what I'm doing. Isn't that wonderful? As you can see, the pair of boots that were here last time are no longer here. There's like a slight bit of RNG when it comes to where items are placed. I don't think that baseball cap's gonna do much for us, if anything. It does a tiny bit of insulation, so it's better than nothing. Wood matches. Three cooking pots. Would you look at that? Alright. So we got... So we got some food in here to start with, so that's nice.
This stuff will come in handy.
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? More matches. Ragged sweatshirt. Oh, there goes the rock. Decent thermal underwear.
I think I can use this.
Oh, yeah. So that's one of the best overcoat jackets that you can get in the game. Yeah, long johns will keep me warm. Okay, and new hat. Right, so that's the upstairs kind of picked over for the most part. So for now, I'm gonna put on whatever clothes I have that are warmest. Climbing socks. And we're gonna put the worn these on. Then we're gonna put whatever clothes we aren't gonna be wearing in here for later. Go. And let's go look around at some of the neighboring houses to see if they have anything for me. Nothing in the mailbox. Highly unfortunate. We could go check the bank. Kinda wanna check some of these houses first. Looks like someone was in here remodeling.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Can't check the top? That's unfortunate. It looks like the construction guys left some snacks. Ooh. Improvised metal arrowhead. Okay. That's cool. There we go. Alright. I might take a break here in about 20 minutes to go handle some stuff off screen. Probably won't take more than like maybe 10 minutes. Anything in the oven? No. Unfortunate.
This'll come in handy.
Some socks in decent shape. Okay. Are those warmer, better than the ones I have on? Yeah. Sad I can't pick up the stuffed animal and take it with me. Wait, Actually, maybe I can. Yeah, I can. I keep forgetting that that's a thing they added in one of the recent updates. Is that you can just like clean up all the junk in here and it just like do whatever you want in here. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Gamey rabbit. Raw. So that rabbit doesn't lose any more durability. We're gonna leave that here in the snow, because that should keep it cold until we're ready to cook it. Just for a little while. And we could either... Yeah, I'm pretty... My parents just got home, so probably them connecting to the Wi-Fi is like messing with the whatever it is, the...
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Probably messing with the what am I thinking? Messing with the signal or whatever, something like that. Anyway, I wonder if we can. I've never actually tried. Can I get in the back of this place? Probably. Can I get in the employees only area of the post office? No. That is highly unfortunate. If I ever found out how to, like, make mods for video games, I would want to do that. Make the back part of the post office lootable. I'm not sure if that's something if that's possible. Like, I know there's mods for this game, but I've never like actually taken a look at them to see what all you can do with it.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Boots. These are not as warm, but they are better in the snow. I think we're gonna take the pry bar. We're gonna leave, and let's switch the deposit boxes.
I think I can use this.
Go. Single 303 rifle cartridge. Okay, well there goes the rock. Fishing line. Another rifle cartridge and some paper. Yeah, the main rifle you can get in this game is it's a Lee Enfield. It's one of the I think it's one of the I forget which version it is. It seems like it's a sporterized model. I keep throwing my rocks. Why do I keep doing that? Yeah, and especially in Canada, I'd say they're probably pretty common.
Hope nobody needs this anymore. Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Ooh, heck yeah. Military coat. Peanut butter sewing kit. In 100% condition too. It's probably better than what I'm wearing. Let me see. Oh yeah. Which version of the traditional coat used by the military? Yeah. Look at that. Way warmer. Keep the light shell on because it has better resistance to the wind. But see, now that we have the crowbar, we can roll back over to the gas station and see if there's anything interesting in there. But yeah, all of the, so like there's the standard hunting rifle, which is just a standard Lee Enfield, and then there's like a precision, like fancy hunting rifle that you can find that's like, it's got like polymer furniture and everything on it, so it's lighter, but it's also in 303, which is pretty interesting. The gun I was talking about earlier is called the Warden's Pistol, because there's a prison in Blackrock, and the Warden has a revolver. It's like a snub-nosed 6-shooter that you can get. And from what I understand, it's pretty cool, pretty nice. So I got no cash. I'll be the judge of that. Me being the loot goblin, the literal goblin. I'm a literal goblin. I'm always looking for loot. So there's some stuff in here still. The microwave. Oh yeah, there's tons of food lying around in here. Yeah, it was definitely worth coming back to come in here, because there's a ton of stuff in here just lying around.
I'll take it.
10 rounds of revolver ammunition. Okay. I bet you that fuse is fixing the radio. Looks like someone was trying to start a fire back here. Manager's office. Oh, there we go.
I think I can use this.
Heck yeah. Storm lantern. Now, thankfully for us, the Storm Lantern, as its name
This'll come in
implies,
handy.
is able to be used during storms. So we're getting a lot of ammunition, which I'm happy about. Let's just unlock the back. Let's just open the back door for now. Just so it's available if we need to come back in a hurry. But hey, somewhat reliable light source. Which is good. So now we won't have a situation like we did last time where it's like pitch black in the house and we can't see anything. I know you're cold. You're fine. Like you got all this fancy clothing on and you're still
Nobody
cold.
needs this anymore.
I'm like, yeah, it's probably just that cold out. Now we're gonna leave that. That's moldy. That ain't worth dealing with. We're not exactly in the situation where I'd be saying, oh, we need to.
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay. We're not exactly in the situation where I'd say, well, oh, that's nice. So I keep getting interrupted. We're not exactly in a situation where I'd say we need to be eating raw food. Like, we're not in a situation where we need to be eating, food where we could risk getting, sick from. Especially right now. Alright. I wouldn't say I'm like amazingly kitted right now. Like, right now, yeah, see, my temperature is still going down, but it's not going down as quickly as it was earlier. So we're not like, so like we have some stuff now. We have bits that we can work off of.
Huh. What have we here?
Okay, well that's nice. So we got... See, what is the food kept under? that back in there.
This'll come in handy.
Crude broth. It's not exactly in the best of shape. But we'll put it in the fridge for now. Got a bunch of all-purpose flour, which is nice. Come in handy for later. We'll use this cabinet for putting our non-perishables in. I'm gonna keep like the stuff that's gonna go bad on me pretty soon on me. Peanut butter is relatively safe to eat, I think. If memory serves correct anyway. Here we go. Let's check. Let's do a quick clothing check again, just to make sure. Got another pair of jeans. No accessories. Wool gloves are a little warmer. Nothing new there. Alright. We still need to, so now we need to go offload some things. Now eventually with some practice, I want to look and see, where is my sewing kit? But like, eventually once you get a workbench, once you find a workbench and stuff like that, you can make some pretty cool stuff like deerskin boots, which are really warm, or pants. Provides the insulation. Simple base layer from down feathers warms the core when equipped. Okay. Moose hide cloak. Wolfskin coat. Bearskin bedroll. Heavy but very warm. The smell might scare animals away, which is a nice one. Because sometimes if you're sleeping outside, if you're sleeping out in a cave, having that is a pretty good thing to do, because it's like, oh, you gotta scare away the animals. Also, yeah, can make a knife, but you need to use the forge and the hammer to make those. Yeah, and with the base customization stuff, you can like make all kinds of cool stuff to decorate your house with. Framed hockey jersey. If you can find a hockey jersey, you can. There's a furniture workbench out there somewhere. Yeah, you can make it with the woodworking tools. Meat curing box, a salt-filled curing box for meat or fish. Okay. You need 8 kilograms of salt for that. You couldn't do fish. So you can make... Okay, so I can make my own workbench in this house if I can get the right tools. But it's 5 kilograms, so it's probably going to be heavy trying to get it back here. And I don't even know where one of those workbenches is. But I'm going to go take a break real quick. So I will be right back. So try to behave. Alright, back to it. Heading back into the game. Probably only gonna go for another 20 minutes, because I like to keep the streams about like an hour and a half long. An hour and a half, 2 hours. Plus I'm getting kind of tired, and I want to do a little bit more. I want to do a little bit more gaming before I head to bed this evening. Kind of thinking I want to. Those are like where the wallpaper's falling off. Those are bullet holes. There. And as you can see, that is just way better in terms of like light. Oh, storm lanterns.
I'll take it.
There we go. So now we got the cooking setup.
Man, I could use a drink.
Thirsty. Yeah, we are thirsty. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. Polish off that soda. Eat these sardines. Here we go. Alright. What time is it? It's like just coming into nighttime. Still just barely bright enough outside. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot to swap. Oh, I am such an idiot sometimes. Hold on. There we go. I am the dumbs. Forgot to switch us back over to the game when we got started, but you didn't miss really anything. I was just reorganizing some stuff on the stove and coming back outside before nighttime. Just to go pick through some of the other houses in town.
I think I can use this.
Flashlight. Potato sack. Bunch of potatoes. Pork and beans. I'll leave that.
This'll come in handy.
Hoping to find a firearm of some description in one of these houses. Probably honestly be better off just going to the spots where one of the spots where I know one is. Trying to fumble around hoping for a chance to find one instead. Get some sleep. Here we go. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here for now, because I'm getting kind of tired. I want to do a little bit more gaming, just on my own for the evening. So, I think since we just saved by sleeping, I think we're gonna call it. And we're gonna go over here, and I'm gonna yap a little bit, because I am silly. So this is kind of a shorter stream today, obviously. But, you know, just wanting to kind of check out a game I haven't played in a very long time and watched a lot of videos on, and watching videos is a bit different than actually just getting into the game and playing it yourself. So, yeah. But anyway, I think for now I'm gonna say goodbye and, well, not really say goodbye, but I'm gonna go send us off on a raid this evening. Let's see, who do we have available to go raid? You know what? Yang started not long ago. So I think we'll go. Yeah, I think we'll go raid Yang. Because they're a little bit. Because they're a goober. They're kind of silly. So I'm gonna get us headed out on a raid. And we're gonna just go say hi to them and, yeah. But anyways, see you all another time. Have a good day.